That song is called Pua Olena. If you guys don't know, my dog's name is Pualena. It means blossoming flower. But that's not why I named her. Happy New Year! Happy 2023, guys! Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2023. If you're new here, my name is Maleko, and today I wanted to go over a few things that could possibly help you become a better artist in this year of 2023. So that being said, let's get into it. So the very first thing I wanted to talk about, and I've talked about this in some of my videos, I believe, but referencing can help you so much in your art, because if you've never drawn, let's say, a pose before, you could see it in your mind, but it's almost damn near impossible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but it's almost damn near impossible for you to understand how to do that if you've never drawn it before. So for myself, like when I first started drawing dogs, I just imagined a dog in my mind and I would draw him, and for some reason there was always something that just didn't look right with the dog, whether it be the body, the legs, the head. I just didn't understand what was I doing wrong. As much as I drew it out and tried to remember what it looked like, it just never was, I was never able to put it down on paper until, one, if I have my dog in front of me, I can see how she's actually formed, but two, looking at reference photos like silhouettes, going online, the images are out there, guys, but looking at a dog sitting down, laying down, excited, running, all that stuff I was not able to do before referencing photos, and now I absolutely love drawing dogs. Now, previously, I've been referencing a lot because I've been wanting to do more poses. I just wanted to be more dynamic in my art. I didn't want just my characters just standing there or just one arm up still standing there. A lot of my characters are never really sitting down, but I wanted to be able to do that more. So again, referencing is not a cheat move when it comes to your art, guys. If you guys are hearing that somewhere and you feel like, oh dang, I can't use pictures because then I have to be able to do it by myself. BS, it's not true. Don't listen to that, because we all learn differently. Referencing is something that you need. Even the Disney artists, before they started drawing Lion King, if you guys ever seen behind the scenes, they would go to the zoos and look at animals and how they walk, how they run, how they act, and draw it on site. It's not like they're just like, oh, you guys should already know how to draw a lion and a baboon and a meerkat and a freaking warthog. You don't see those in your daily life, so gosh darn it. So using references are a very big key point in a lot of my art, but I just always I change a few things up, or I use that person as a reference and then I use my own character on top of that. Regardless, either way, it just helps me with my piece. It helps me understand posing and how the body is when you can see it like in 3D, or you could see an actual picture. It helps the mind kind of clear it up. So use reference, guys. Don't be afraid to use references. Don't think that it's a cheap move, because it's not. Simply put, guys, it's just training wheels. Using references so that you can understand it, it's like using training wheels. It helps you understand it more, and the more you do it, eventually you won't have to use those references anymore. So reference it up. So the second thing, guys, is, look, there's a lot of controversy behind it, and it's tracing. Should you do it? Should you not? Is it cheating? Is it not? Will it help or will it not? Look, those questions are valid, and quite honestly, all of them are kind of true. But the one thing I don't believe in is when people tell you not to do it at all, because it is cheating. It is not cheating, depending on how you use it. Okay, it can help you depending on how you use it. It cannot help you depending on how you use it. So with that being said, the past few drawings and pieces that I've done in the past couple weeks, there's a few of them that I've traced because I just didn't understand how the pose was done. Unless I have one of those 3D models, or those 3D, the wooden guys, the wooden mannequins, it's hard for me to understand that. So using references, like I talked about in number one, can really help you out. And then tracing the body, because again, if you've never done the pose before, trying to draw it straight, it probably won't come out, but at least when you trace it, you could take away the reference and see how it looks in your style. And that's basically it, right? You're taking that reference and blueprinting it. So that first trace is just a blueprint. It's not like you're trying to get all the details, but just the shapes that are there to help you understand the pose. And then on top of that, you start to do your own style. You layer it again and you try to do it. You draw it this time and then detail a little bit more. There's a couple drawings that I've done where I changed the outfit of the person and not use the same thing, just so that I could see if I can still use that reference but not copy it in full. So tracing can help you immensely with things that you don't understand clearly. Use a reference, trace it, take the reference away, see how it looks, and then try to draw on top of that. You can have the reference on the side so that you could look at it every now and then, but I do go back to the reference just so that I can see, is the pose right? You know, I'll change up the eyes, the nose, the hair, or whatever, the clothes, but still, the pose that I used was a reference from somebody else, and then I just added my flair to it. So again, if you guys are using tracing to learn about your art, all the more power to you, use it. But if you're using it to claim the art as yours and straight up copy, don't be a freaking copy machine, guys. Don't do that. Like, you didn't do it. Trace it to learn. Again, tracing can be a great fundamental tool for you guys to learn and really grow your art, but just don't use it in the wrong way. All right, you guys, the third thing that can help you get better in your art is don't compare yourself to others' artwork. I'm gonna get better at speaking, I promise. But don't compare your work to other people's work, because their style is totally different. The time that they put in is totally different than what you do. Your style is gonna be different. So it's important that comparing yourself can be good or bad. The good behind it is if you look at their work and you try to understand how they do it so that you can, you know, add to your style, so that you can build those skills of things that you've never done before. Sam does art, and Ross draws, are two people that I absolutely look up to because of their pieces. The way they shade, the way they color, or with Sam does art, his backgrounds are just so amazing. And look, I can sit here and be like, Dad, I'm never gonna be like that. I'm never gonna be able to draw that kind of stuff because, you know, I never do it. But to watch him go through his pieces and put it together helps me understand it. So sometimes, yes, there have been pieces where I tried to copy kind of his style, but try to understand it, and none of my stuff comes out the way his does. But that's also because the way he practices. He practices backgrounds. I don't practice backgrounds enough, but I am doing it more often. So in this year, I promise you guys, my pictures are gonna be full blown out with some great backgrounds. I'm just gonna say that right now. Look, future you, December 2023, you better look back at this video in the future Maleko, you look back at this video, December 2023, and I wanna see how your pieces come out, because we are promising ourselves right now that we are going to do better on backgrounds. We're going to study more of the backgrounds. We're going to study more poses. So those two things, backgrounds and more poses. So guys, when it comes down to it, if you're comparing yourself to other people and that's demotivating you, learn to turn that around and use your comparison to learn from those people. That's why they're there. Quite honestly, I don't think anyone's out there, and if there is, don't listen to them or don't watch them, but I don't think there's any artist out there that is trying to say that they're better than other people. A lot of artists are just out there, just like me, who are trying to teach others how to become an artist, because yes, it's a struggle. There's a lot of self-critique where you can really damage yourself and essentially stop yourself from ever drawing. So don't do that to yourself. There are a lot of people out there that are willing to teach. So instead of comparing, go and learn from those people. If you've thought of yourself in a bad way, if you've stopped your art, now's the time to light that fire back up. Yeah, it's hard to sometimes, and we need the motivation, but remember that there are other artists out there that are going through the same thing as you, so look for us. Yes, it sucks. Yes, sometimes it's hard. Yes, I get demotivated, of course, but again, these are ways that I've kept myself motivated to keep it going, and this is just in the past year, guys, so I'm right there with you. If you're still learning how to do it, So am I, but it is getting way better. And I promise you in 2023, there's gonna be a lot more, and I hope for you guys too, that you guys have those goals. Make yourself better by finding small goals, use references, trace it up, guys. Don't listen to the people that tell you not to do these things. Don't use references, Don't listen to them. If it helps you grow, do it. Your style is gonna be different. The way you learn is gonna be different. So I say yes. If you feel like you've been wanting to trace and use references because you feel like it's gonna help you, go for it. Don't listen to those people, man. They don't belong in 2023 in your life. Find a different circle. I'll be part of that circle. And if you guys are on this art journey, it's only better with company. All right, you guys, I hope this video helped you in some kind of way. Keep your art motivated, keep yourself motivated, helped you get a different mindset about your art and how you go about your art this year. All right, you guys, remember, small goals, make small goals. I'd love to see some of your work. If you guys have any artwork that you want to share, please share it with me, because I would love to see what you guys do and what your style is, what your medium is, whatever it may be. Share it with me. I'd love to know my community. All right, you guys, hey, maybe in 2023, we'll all get to know each other more. We are at 122 subscribers as I'm making this video, so I'm maybe thinking about a live stream. Maybe I could teach something on live stream. Maybe we could draw something on live stream. But you guys let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see, or even for the next video. I got other videos coming up, guys, and I'm glad that you guys have been here. Thank you so much for helping me get to 122 subscribers. That just blows my mind in 1 month. Never did I think that it would be here. But here's to the next 100. I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Keep on drawing. Keep that childhood nature going. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace in a double grease.